So you people did not even search for Gbemi, not search for Toolz in this year 2023.
Do you know who I is?
Well, search now. Search now. Enter and go to google.com and type in Gbemi.
Don't read the bad stuff. Don't read the bad stuff. Just the good stuff. All right, guys. So this is Google's year in search for 2023. So we are about to talk about all the different things that you guys were searching for.
Yeah. Exactly. So every year around this time, Google releases the list of trending searches, basically all what you have all what you have searched for, country by country. And we're going to really dissect what Nigerians have been searching for all year 2023.
Not all the nonsense stuff. I know what you were looking for. I know exactly what you were searching for. But you know what? God has saved you. We're not going to talk about the nasty stuff you were searching for. Is there anyone on this list that you're thinking, hey, what are you doing here?
I went through the list and I was like, okay, everybody, checks out. And I was like, who's Kide? And I had to actually Google search. And I was like, okay, it's that song. Carry me where, I was like, okay, do my temper.
The first time I heard of Kide, I was like, did you guys have was it a typo? It's
not like it's an L missing. I was like,
no.
Okay.
But Ashake making it on the list, obviously that makes sense.
No
he
surprise.
is one of the most talked about artists of 2023. And he is one of the most expensive artists of 2023. I hear that our boy is billing like $500,000.
He's making that money. Yes. Another person who is making money that says he can never be broke again is Shally Poppin.
Shally Poppin.
Everybody knows this song. Even if you don't want to know it, you know it.
Yeah. And Spyro, I'm so happy for Spyro. Spyro's been on his grind for a second, and this was like his, should I say, breakout year. Everybody, including my mom, was singing, "Who's your guy? Not only me, one life." So yeah, Spyro making it on the list. Yep.
Another person I'm not surprised about is Odumodu Black. He had a huge year, not just in Nigeria, but around the world. So that as well. And Arya Star with her miniskirts.
Congratulations. Congratulations to her.
This is the list of the top 10 Nigerian actors that Nigerians were searching for. Number 1 on the list is Moyo Lawal. Why do you think she was on the list?
We kind of know why she was. It was for that movie that was it generally released? Can we say general release?
A film.
It's a film. A very short film.
Yes.
Very short film. Moving swiftly on. Toby Bakre. I can completely understand why he made the list. Toby Bakre has put in like a lot of work over the last few years, and he's been on his acting game hard.
Yeah.
So yes, him making it on the list. And obviously he also won an AMVCA as well.
He's won so many awards.
Congratulations to him.
Congrats to him.
And he's done, there was Gangs of Lagos, there was Brotherhood. So I can see why he made the list.
Yeah. Another set of people that I'm not surprised are on the list, you naughty Nigerians, is Nancy Sime and Bimbo Ademoye.
Oh, I remember now. But I hope you guys that maybe were searching for nastiness, I hope you actually went back to appreciate the work that they've done.
Yes.
Because Bimbo and Nancy are very, very hard workers. They keep on I feel like most of the films I've seen, most of the Nigerian films I've seen this year have had either of them in it. So well done to them.
Well done. Another person on the list that I was surprised that he was on the list was actually Olumide Oworu, but I now know why. Remember during the election period?
Yeah.
And I think like 2 weeks or so to the elections, he came out to say that he was running for office. So I'm sure people were like, who? Yeah, so yeah.
You know what? I just freestyle my lyrics. I just make it up.
I don't bother anymore.
I was so you know what I tend to do? I'll hear a song, I'll have the lyrics that I'm hearing, and then I'll now go online and I'm like, really? That's what they said? Sometimes I prefer my version better.
At least you still search for lyrics.
Yes.
I don't. I just go with it. For example, Lonely at the Top. Bang, 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 bang.
Actually, Lonely at the Top, my, because that was like one of my favorite songs of 2023.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get my kids to learn it. And my youngest son actually remixed it. So rather than Lonely at the Top, he sings, Spider-Man at the top, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Wow. Okay.
And then something else that I had to like Google because I didn't know what they were saying. Gualada.
It's a place in Abuja now.
I ain't never been there. I was like, what?
Now let's talk about your most watched video series. I'm sure this encompasses TV shows and movies. And as you can see on the screen, Shantytown tops the list. I'm not surprised. It took everyone by storm, even though it was last year, wasn't it? But people were still talking about it. Another thing that came out last year that people were still talking about and searching for in 2023 is Far From Home. I think that was the biggest young adults, or should I say, cast stroke school focused series since I Need to Know from the 90s. So yeah, shout out to them for that one.
Okay, so there's a particular show on that list, and I'm pretty certain I am the reason. Okay, not me, but lots of us. Who killed Sully? Who killed Sully? I have so many different theories, and I am, of course, talking about Top Boy, one of the best TV series ever. I'm going to say less. All right, so next on the list is your most searched for devices. It is still very much an iPhone versus Android war, but a lot of you wanted to find out what the iPhone 15 was all about. Like, what would you get? If you took pictures, would it make you look like Beyonce? No.
Let's talk about the most searched people on Google 2023 in Nigeria. Not surprised that Peter Obi made the list. I mean, yeah, self-explanatory, really. Who else?
Of course, because of the obedience. And then Ola Dips, aka Resurrection Boy.
Your bestie.
I was all sad, thinking, oh my goodness, this is so sad. Anyways, so yeah, Ola Dips. I mean, we're happy you're alive, but I mean, it would probably have been nicer for you not to like prank us.
I was afraid she was going to say something else, but that's why my eyes are open. Another name on the list is Hilda Bassi, of course.
Makes so much sense. Yes. She absolutely smashed a Guinness World Record, and there was something about the way she did it. Lots of people were rooting for her. I felt like everyone in the country was rooting for her, and congratulations to her. So yeah, it makes sense that she made the list. On to the next one, your most searched athletes. What do you want us to say about that?
I'm surprised there's no Messi or Ronaldo or, the usual names on there.
I mean, Declan Rice, he's a footballer, right? Yeah, he's a footballer. And he's also like, what's it called? The song title for one of Odumodu Black songs. I mean, congratulations to all of them. I'm happy for you. I love that for them.
Wait, there's no Nigerian on the list, Sha?
Yeah. What about Azizat? What about, even the, what's that? Is he Congolese boxer? Okay, he's not a boxer, but he fought. See, I don't know about moving on.
And now we're looking at this what is list. You know how when you just sit up and you're just like, what is blah, 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 blah. I'm going to still ask you what's the weirdest thing that you have searched. But before we get into that, it was interesting to see what people wanted to know. You guys wanted to know what is fuel subsidy. You also wanted to know, I searched for this, what is Idon? Because I still don't know what is Idon.
Is Idon not like a G, like the boss, that's Idon, right? That's my definition or my understanding. What is body count?
Interesting.
Why are you guys searching for that? Oh my gosh, I saw the funniest video where, these street people that always ask like random questions. So they'd ask this guy, what's your body count? And he thought about it. And he's like, maybe 2, maybe 3. And the guy's like, 2 or 3. And he's like, body count means like the amount of people that you've been with. And he's like, oh! And I was like, body count? I think the amount of people you pop. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so maybe these were people that needed to understand what body count is. What is Nigeria's national flower?
Why are you searching what is Nigeria's flower?
I thought that was a cactus because of how tough life is.
It's cactus a flower.
Yes. Up next, your most searched songs. A few songs here I'm just like, absolutely. Stability by Ira Star. Even my kids know that song. Stabio.
Very catchy.
Yeah, very, very catchy.
Another very catchy song was Casey's Ojapiano. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. That part alone is just too mad. So shout out to him. Another one is my G, and they started putting 500 billion on top of your watch. I mean, he did it with the my G challenge.
Kiss Daniel. Yeah. I was gonna do that, and I was like, man, my stuff not too cost though, because right now, high street. Another song that I absolutely loved, that I agree with 120% being on this list, is King Promise, Terminator. I loved that song. Terminator, and there's like a dance and everything. It goes like, you did like this, you know. I love that song. Loved it. And I love the fact that it's one of those songs that is actually making its way across the world. I saw like a party in India, I think, and they were singing the song like word for word. And I was so happy for King Promise. He is Ghanaian, of course, but that doesn't matter. We love everybody.
Now let's talk about the most searched movies in 2023 in Nigeria. I'm not surprised to see that Gangs of Lagos is at the top of that list.
Mad.
Yes.
Mad movie.
Not surprised to see also Barbie, the Barbie movie. Like everybody was taken by the whole Barbie storm, the noise, the color pink reigned for months. Goodness gracious.
That was perhaps like in the last few years, that movie had the most strategic marketing campaign. And I love the way they did it. And I love the way that, I mean, essentially, you know, when you think of Barbie the movie, you're thinking it's a movie for kids. But they found a way to make it a movie for everyone. And I think the marketing strategy, obviously it had a massive budget, but the marketing strategy behind that movie, absolutely 110% on point. We are now looking at your most searched for recipes. Funny enough, actually, none of the recipes I searched for made it to the list, but you guys are searching for fish roll recipe. And I think that is because of the scandal that has been going on. Like lots of people have been saying that when they bought fish roll, there's been like nothing in it, like just beans. So I can completely understand
why are you buying fish roll in the first place.
Maybe you're hungry, maybe you're in traffic and you're just, you know, and then you're hungry and you buy fish roll in traffic and you take a bite and you can't find fish and there's just beans. So then you are upset, you're very upset, then you go home and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna make my own fish roll. So completely understand it, yes.
Good for you all. Why are we searching for sex on the beach recipe? Anyway, I also said that you were searching for chin chin recipe. Just buy it. I'm lazy, so very lazy.
I was searching for a puff puff recipe because every time I make puff puff, it's like a disaster, an absolute disaster.
The last time I made puff puff, it was like pancake. It was very flat. It was sweet though.
Mine was just crumbs.
Let's talk about who you were searching for, as in who is ... I did not say who is Gbemi Toolz, but it's okay. What you had on the list is so many different questions. Who is the winner of the presidential elections 2023?
Yes.
Who is the winner of Big Brother Naija All Stars?
Naija All Stars.
The next election you all vote on.
Yes. Well, you know what? I have to say, I am kind of pleased that the presidential election made it to the top of the list because you guys can be funny.
Look.
So I'm glad to know that the state of the country was very, very important to you. And shout out to Ile as well. I didn't expect her to win at the beginning, but there was a lot of interesting moments that happened during the Big Brother Naija season, the All-Star season. And yeah, congratulations to her. All right, so next on our list is the most searched for in news. So these are the news stories that you guys are searching for a lot. One of the most talked about news stories for 2023, of course, was Mohbad's death. Very, very sad news. Lots of people talked about that. Even my mom, and I don't think she knew who Mohbad was before, but a lot of people are talking about it. Very, very sad. And I guess a lot of people are talking about it because it's in some way kind of impacted us all. Also, Also on that list, we had the ministerial list.
Look, everybody was talking about this list. You know, at some point, there were so many surprises. At some point, I was like, maybe they will make us minister of enjoyment and flanger.
I was hoping to make it on some special advisors. And you know what? I'm going to use this opportunity to lobby. You know what?
No.
In this country, we need an advocate for soft life. I can be the special advisor to the president on soft life activities. I will make this country a better place. Trust me.
Let's quickly move on.
All right.
Now, let's check out what you were searching for when it comes to international news. I mean, on this list, we can see lots of politics talk, lots of disasters, and some sports. Not surprised that Ballon d'Or 2023 is dead. I mean, that creates lots of conversations and debates all the time, worldwide anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah. And of course, one of the top searches was Israel, Hamas. It's so sad that this situation is still ongoing.
Yeah.
And I think this is the first time in a long, long time that I've actually realized that lots of people were trying to educate themselves about a certain situation. And I guess that's obviously why it made it to the list, because sometimes when something isn't happening in your country, you're like, it's so far away, it's over there, let them deal with it. But I guess this is one of those occasions that a lot of people wanted to know exactly what was going on. Also on the list, the earthquake in Turkey, which took everyone by surprise. Very, very sad at the loss of life. That was very sad. And we are going to end on a somber note as we look at the most searched for losses of 2023. Of course, Mohbad is on that list because a lot of people were searching for him. Of all the people on that list, which one shocked you the most?
I did not see Matthew Perry's own coming. Like
That
was very shocking.
Yeah, that was absolutely shocking. Of course, at the beginning of the year, AKA, and I think the most shocking thing about AKA's death is the fact that it was on camera. It was on camera and it was so violent, and it was just, I think it gave me nightmares. It actually gave me nightmares. Anyhow, we're not going to focus on that too much. It is the end of 2023, so we need to talk about what we are possibly going to be searching for in 2024. Or what were the craziest things you searched for in 2023?
I don't know if I should be saying. To be honest,
I watch a lot of crime programs. Like, seriously, if the police ever look at my computer, they're going to think I'm crazy. I just search for the most random things. I search for, like, things like the most venomous animal, the most venomous creature. Like, I don't know why. I'm just curious about stuff like that. I'm just very curious about stuff like that.
I'm afraid though. I mean, I watched a lot of, I'm one of those people, as I'm watching something, I would search like the name of the actor in this such and such movie or this series and learn about them and see all what they've done. So stuff like that was mainly, who played this and this? And then you start to read about them and then you start to, they have a daughter. And then you click. Yeah. And then they have this. And then, so that's what I searched for.
I search for recipes a lot. Actually, probably my top 3, like maybe recipes. I search for different recipes. I think one of the last recipes I searched for was sweet and sour chicken with veggies. Then this year, I've really been into documentaries. I've really been into pharmaceutical documentaries. So I've been searching about that. I've been searching about all these because there've been a lot of documentaries on Netflix about the American pharmaceutical companies. So I've been searching for those because I don't know why. I'm just very curious about random stuff. Yep. All right. So on that note, we are going to say thank you so much for watching. And we look forward to seeing you at the end of 2024 to find out what you have been searching for in 2024.
What do you think you're going to be searching for in 2024?
How to make more money.
Yes.
How to make doing more money.
How can I make money? More money by doing less work.
How to make money in my sleep. That's what I'm going to be searching for. All right, then. Have a fantastic end of 2023 and have an even better 2024. Lots of love. Bye.
See you in 2024.